يا نهار اسود، ايه ده؟ هينفع معاه الهبل اللي انتوا بتعملوه ده؟ لا 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 لا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيكم يا شباب، عاملين ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا بخير واهلا بيكم في قناة ليفل اب. معاكم مصطفى. النهارده هنكمل لعبة هوجورتس ليجاسي. طبعا الفيديو اللي فات احنا اخر حاجة فيه وصلنا مدرسة هوجورتس للسحر، ويلا مش عايز اطول عليكم، يلا بينا نبدأ الفيديو. هو مديني هنا علامة ميشن، الابواب بتقفل لوحدها وحاجة ما يعلم بيها الا ربنا يعني.
Which way is the common room?
Level unlock.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food.
دي اللي مش عبطك فيها ولا ايه؟
They'll do anything for a thrill.
وانا اطلع لك ازاي بقى ان شاء الله؟
The dormitory should be a place where rules don't apply. I've been collecting chispaddle, thank you.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
I wish you luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Thank you. مين تاني؟ يلعب.
Who does Nelly think she is anyway?
يا عم.
Professor could arrive.
Here, have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
That must be nice.
حلو.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Nice meeting you, Gareth.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
فاضل اللي متشعبطة
Nelly
فوق
will
دي.
do anything for a thrill.
طب انا اجيلك ازاي بقى؟
If I get caught, I shan't defend you.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New
يا بنت
Gryffindor.
اللعيبة.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Is always spotless. Can't say the same for my house. If I didn't know better, I'd say the great by
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
صحرا بقى. العب. الكتاب طلع منه خفافيش وحاجات غريبة.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
ده المرشد بتاعي الكتاب ده.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
خفيته.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
وراك يا حاج.
This way. Painting of poor Barufio.
مفيش لوحة ثابتة في مكانها، اللوحة كلها
Simply
بتتحرك.
cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Portrait of
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
جيت عم الحاج.
Yes.
الحمد لله على
You
السلامة.
seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
انت تاني سيبنا في حالنا بقى يا عم بقى. يلا ارغي.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing, sir.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Cast Charmed Compass V. The Charmed Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. The Charmed Compass V will lead you to anything you're tracking.
ماشي. نلعب بقى شوية بقى عمالين تحرقوا من أول الفيديو. افتح يا عم. طبعا يا جماعة دي يعتبر أول كوستة كده. شوف بقى يحطنا في ايه عشان هما مش فالحين إلا في الحطات. ده عازميني على الأكل ولا ايه؟ مكتبة.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
مش حلو ولا
Hello,
مش حلو.
I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
تسألنيش ما تسألنيش.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
سمج.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
هيعلمنا حاجة جديدة.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbols path.
Accio!
أكيا.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
طول عمري بفهم
Keep at
بسرعة.
it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
اتفضل.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
وانت ليه بتبدأ بيا انا؟
The summoning charm, Oxio, pulls a target closer to the caster. Tap the assigned key to cast Oxio and pull a target closer.
Think of this like
Tap the key again to cease casting the spell.
Instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it! Stay focused. Excellent. Not to worry.
شكرا.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
انا المفروض يعني العب على الكور الزرقاء بس. ماشي. لا وقعت.
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this.
ماشي ماشي. انا مش هخلي بنت تحط عليا اصلا. يا بنت الصايعة. ماشي. ايوه ايوه بس العب يا ديشا.
Very good.
هتضيع ان شاء الله هتضيع. اوعى تخبط الكرة بتاعتي. اوعى تخبط الكرة بتاعتي. 30.
That is how it's done.
ربنا يستر ربنا يستر. يلا 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 بس كفايه. لا لا عدي 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 عدي. كسبت كسبت.
Brilliant.
ماشي ماشي زي بعض عشان انتي بت بس هعديها لك.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
هتصعبها اكتر من كده. عملت ايه عملت ايه؟ العب.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
قلبها ملاهي خالص.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This
اتفضلي.
round settles it all.
Let us see this.
هبطيها هبطيها.
There we go.
يلا بينا يلا بينا. العب يا ديشا. كني على جنب بقى شويه كده. ده انا هننفخ.
Here we go.
يا رب يا رب تقع يا رب تقع. ركز. يلا بينا. العب العب عدي 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 عدي. ايوه كده ايوه كده.
Well done. Be sharp.
هتقف ان شاء الله، هتقف ان شاء الله. ايوه كده. يلا اخر واحدة، اخر واحدة. وقعت. يلا 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 بس صوفي.
Oh, that was an execution.
العب يا ديشا.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
لعبه.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. If you're so
A word,
inclined.
if you would.
ارغي
You'd be
ارغي.
using it on
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I
You know
did.
it won't work on
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
القصة الثانية.
Map. Flame's location. Defense against the dark arts. Defense against the dark arts class. J. Open quest log.
Hello there. You're the new
Live.
student, aren't you?
يلا بينا.
Is that all you've got?
بيعجنوا في بعض.
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
لعبوا مع بعض عادي يا
Now,
ولاد.
you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
عجوزة متمكنة. صايعة.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
بتاع دي شكلها صعبة. يلا بينا. العب.
Levioso.
أنا ذكي
Now,
ذكي.
let's try something a little larger.
امال ليه بيبدأوا بيا أنا؟ ليه اشمعنى أنا يعني؟
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using mouse left button.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Break through
Remember,
yellow shields with
a
control
surprised
spells like the
opponent
levitation
is a weak
spell,
opponent.
Levioso.
As Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
لازم أضربه الأول عشان أعرف أرفعه في الهواء.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
شكرا يا ست الحاج.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast,
اللي
and
يرفع التاني
Protego.
الأول.
You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. How's the view?
الصايعة.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
هههه.
Lucky.
Nothing
اخلع.
lucky about it.
Remember the lesson. Levioso is quite effective in concert with other spells.
اخلع.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Levioso.
تعالى.
I do enjoy life duels.
ليش على سكة يا ابن أحسن لك.
You're not gonna make this easy, are you?
If only all of my students were this adept. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
شكلك ملوح على.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice
تراك له
work.
ليه يا عم؟
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way, didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
شكرا يا حبيبي. طبعا يا جماعة احنا كده لحد دلوقتي اتعلمنا يعني خاصيتين في السحر. غالبا الفيديو ده هيبقى كله عن في المدرسة بس عشان قابل وحوش ولا ايه. لا بس لعبة ممتعة جدا والله.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Map. Flames locations. Weasley after class. Weasley after class. The library annex. The annex of the library.
ليك انت دلوقتي نروح نشوف ايه ده. مجانين يابا كلهم.
Well, be surrounded by Jarvis.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
الراجل ده كبير قوي.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
اختفى.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll complete the tasks.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Search areas on the minimap represent areas you should explore to find your quest objective.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo. يلا بينا. يلا 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 يلا.
The mending charm, Reparo, can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Spacebar. Continue.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
شكرا.
What are you up to now?
في صندوق هنا على الخريطة، هو فين؟ جوه هنا؟ ده تلاقيه فوق.
I really have made a mess of things.
تحت.
I spent all night working.
Hello.
حبيبتي
Looking
حبيبتي
for me?
حبيبتي.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not him.
I'll be right with... it's you. Just a moment, please.
على مهلك عم الحاج.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
عارف عني كل حاجة.
No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
عصاية جديد.
Well, go ahead, swish.
بايظة؟
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
انت بتهزر معايا يا عم الحاج.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
ما انت خفيف قوي.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
مفيش حاجة عندك سليمة ولا ايه؟
This
ده
is
كله
proving to
بايظ.
be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
ما تشوف اخرتها معاك.
Finalize wand. Soft spiral, light brown. Wood type. Ash. Core type. Phoenix feather. Flexibility. Quite flexible. Wand style. Brown, soft spiral, light brown. Natural, gray.
اختار دي.
Wood type. Wood type.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
شكرا. مع السلامة. اوعى بقى. اوعى بقى. يا عم من هنا يا عم. اديني كاس كاكم الله يسترك عشان انا ايه. اللي بعده.
Map. Hogsmeade. Zonko's Joke Shop, U. Player location. Tomes and Scrolls.
شو هو البيت ده؟ البيت اللي بعديه؟
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have.
Tomes and Scrolls. 44. Galleons. Buy. Supplies. Small potion station spellcraft. Potion station spellcraft. Potting table with a small pot.
ماشي. اللي بعده visit the magic nib. فين الماجيك نيب؟ نجيبها من على النب.
Hogsmeade. J. Pippin's potions. An apothec. The magic nib. Hogsmeade supplier of fresh.
اسكت بقى اسكت بقى. بعد اذنكم يا نسات. هو على هو على.
Well, hello there.
هلو يا حبيبي. يلا.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after
The
something
Magic
fresh.
Neep. 44. Galleons. Dittany seed.
Do
Fluxweed
have a look
seed.
around. Plenty of ingredients
Shrivelfic
to
seed.
pique your interest, I'd wager.
Fluxweed Mallowsweet. Shrivelfic fruit. Fluxweed stem. Flexible stems used in the focus potion. Fluxweed seed.
الجماعة ده اللي بيبيع الحاجات اللي بنعمل بيها التركيبات بتاعة الدم، اللي هي مثلا الحاجات دي.
Map.
آخر حاجة.
Hogsmeade. J. Pippin's potions.
يلا بينا.
An apothecary.
هو البيت ده.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
ده بقى اللي بيعمل التركيبات.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
J. Pippin's potions. 44. Wiggeneld potion recipe. Recipe for a healing potion. Cost. Idurus potion recipe. Recipe for a potion that causes a rocky film to develop on the
Feel free.
مع السلامة مستر. باي باي. انت لسه عايشة. يلا بينا والنبي مشيني من هنا.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
ايه ده بقى؟
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
اجري! ايه ده؟ يلا. هما كام واحد بالظبط؟ ايه كنترول. طب ايه؟ اسود. اوعى. اضرب فيه بالثلاثة. ده ما بيطيرش، ما بيترفعش. يلا
Keep at it. We have to wear him down.
اعملي حاجة، اعملي حاجة. ما بيحصلوش حاجة من اللي خالص، مش مع أي حاجة. يلا ده طاير البيت، ده بيلوش. أيوة كده، اديله بالحاجات.
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
يا ابن الدايخة. اديله. لا ده لسه قدامه كتير. يلا يلا يا عم، هو مفيش غيري. اجري يا زنف، اجري تاني. خد يا زنف، خد دي كمان يا زنف. يا احول، خد دي. اوه خد دي، اوه خد دي، ودي كمان، ودي كمان. خلصت عليك كل الجرادل. يلا.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
مش حاجة احدفك بيها. ما بيحوقش فيه، ما بيحوقش فيه، بيجري ورايا. لا 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 مش هتقدر. خد دي. هيزنقني، هيزنقني. انا خلصت الحاجات كلها ولا ايه؟ يلا. مفيش حاجة احدفك بيها، مفيش حاجة احدفك بيها. يلا. ما تموت بقى يا عم بقى. كانت هتنزل على دماغي. الحمد لله. اكس. ايه دي بقى؟ اوه فارتكتو. achievement unlocked.
Goodness, a second troll.
ما انتوا خلعتوا
Did you
كلكم.
two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
شكرا على واجب يا ستي. حاجات بسيطة كده. يلا راحت فين دي؟ repairs the damage.
Repair. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
حلو قوي بتاع دي يا جدعان. حلو قوي. فين تاني الدمج؟ فين تاني؟ هنا. تعال. فين تاني؟ دول اتنين هنا.
Good as new.
ما الناس اللي كانت هنا راحت فين؟
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
في حاجة تاني؟ لسه فاضل
Repair.
تلاتة. ده ايه؟ وده كمان. رب يكون الفيديو عجبكم يا شباب، ومعلش اللعبة دي طويلة جدا وفيها كلام كتير جدا عشان كده الفيديو بيطول. ويا ريت لو عجبكم الفيديو تعملوا لي سبسكرايب ولايك وتسيبوا لي كومنت تحت لو عايزين تستفسروا عن اي حاجة في اللعبة. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.